story is called The Great Love, between George Bush and Barack Obama. You guys can decide, okay? I'll let you just have a title and you know what you're rolling the story, okay? Up to you. Alright, we ready, Alex?
We're ready. We're recording.
Alright, here we go. It was a hot, sweaty day at the Oval Office. Barack Obama thought to himself, this place needs redecorating. Who can I call that might know how this place has been before?
So we called his dear friend, George Bush, and they had quite the conversation.
W walks in. He walks into the Oral Office.
So, they quickly put their clothes back on.
10 years later, they are both on the streets living together in a nice cardboard box.
Nice car.
Yes.
Once upon a time, in the faraway land of Indiana, there were two cities, one of which was a rich city and one of which was a poor city, but the two of them knew each other and were friends. Now, one day, a rich man from the poor city and a poor man from the rich city met on the street, and then
There were lots of rats who came and ate them.
oh yes, because in this city there was the key spice that enables.
The rats got tired of running. His four-wheeler, and from there they went out to the ocean.
They decided they were going to try and set sail upon a middle-class country, being very sick of both the sickness in the rich city and the lack of
Good food.
In the poor city, because the poor city
had nothing to offer them. So
When Hairless Henry was on the sailboat, a very gust of wind overcame him and he drowned. The next day,
Henry went to the middle land country and decided that that land was horrible, so he went to the rich city.
And the moral of the story is.
so be friends with rats.
The title of this detective story is, pay close attention, The Case of the Soup-Loving Eskimo. That's right. Okay. We ready? Okay, now remember there's a prize on the line, so do try to entertain me. Alright. Detective Herbert Jenkins sat back at his desk. I've got to get a better detective name, he said to himself. Suddenly, the door slammed open and in walked
Detective Jenkins Jr. And he says, "The soup is gone!"
soup is gone. However, the title remains on the floor, where the soup can had previously been, but the wrapper had.
And it was chicken noodle soup, his favorite. He was very upset because he had a cold. He wanted that chicken noodle soup, so he reached in his hip pocket and he got a chicken bone to make the fry.
Then he decided that wouldn't work at all, so he picked up the phone and called his friend John, the soup-loving Eskimo from Indianapolis.